Hey, what's going on everybody? Monkey Demon 109 here, and this is Assassin's Creed Revelations. So in this game, we're playing as the Deacon on Antioch, and this is Deathmatch. Abilities we're using are Mute and Smoke Bomb. Perks we're using overall cooldowns and Blender. Kill streak is Skill 5 regular, and Lost streak is Revelation. So pretty normal, basically my normal build. And there's some things in this game that are pretty frustrating. And by the way, if you don't know what any of those abilities or perks or whatever do, just check the description box. I always put it down there. And I see my guy right here, but then I get a big shiny bee. So, nope. Not allowed to punch him in the face. But I do get poisoned, so I get this kill off basically right in time. And, yeah, just spawn back in. And, so I don't know if anybody's been wondering or not. But I've been gone for about a week now from uploading, and so I mean there's a couple reasons for me being gone. One is that I was extremely busy with school, and watch this right here. So I use this tree as a line of sight little corner trick because I wasn't really sure if she was in the hay bale or not. It was kind of surprising to just like walk up around there, and I didn't see her anywhere, and I had no idea where the Corsair was, but I got her. So using objects in the game as line of sight, and right. So I mean, so one reason was that I was extremely busy. I had like 4 papers due on Tuesday, I think, and I had a presentation and midterms and quizzes and all sorts of stuff on Thursday. But it all went pretty well. And check this out. So I see the Thespian come out here, so I just figured that she's the Corsair, who, by the way, is a courtesan's cousin. And the reason why I thought that was because NPCs, which are non-player characters, don't normally go through chase breakers like that. Sometimes they will, and that'll be more of a bug, but or like a glitch or something. But usually, that kind of stuff does not happen. And so anyway, so yeah, so I was busy with school, and I don't know what happened there. Vanguard intercepted me before I was even in the hay bale. That's amazing. And so I was busy with school. I've also been sick basically this entire week. And I just built a computer, but I think I might need to get somebody down here to look at it because I probably didn't build it correctly. It works generally, but it does some stuff it's really weird, so I'm gonna go and have somebody to help fix it for me. And look at this, there's so many vanguards around. Like I see this vanguard down here, but then corner trick, I still have the line of sight on her, so I can't be her. So I figure it's her. Line of sight works, so I'm coming around, but then she dies. I'm an imbecile. And check out this knight. This knight is actually pretty funny. So I figured he knew where I was, so I threw the smoke bomb, and he climbed up, so I jumped down to get away from him so that he can't get an acrobatic or an aerial on me. Comes up around here. I get the mute off, but he also gets smoke bomb. He dodges my stun and then decides not to kill me. So I get to punch him in the face for being an idiot. And the Thespian comes up to exact her revenge, but really she's a big fat dude. And whoa! She just did a double switch. Went from the Thespian to Bombardier to the Corsair. So now I have no idea who she is. It's probably the Corsair because there's a bunch of Bombardiers around here, and it probably means he's an NPC. But yeah, there's a lot of things going on in this game that are kind of frustrating. And I don't mean Assassin's Creed Revelations in general. I mean literally this game that you're watching right now. For instance, I have no idea where this renegade is at, and I get shot. Now this gunfire right here is pretty irritating, only because I was right next to a building that was connected to the rooftop that she was on. So it wasn't like she really had to go out of her way to come over and kill me for more points than 100. She just decided to do 100 points. And I saw the thief over there, and I see this gladiator come out. Gladiator takes out Casper. Thank you, Gladiator. That guy is a jackass. But then the thief comes out again. And I thought that the Gladiator was actually the thief. And the Vanguard comes up and takes my kill. So I was actually really confused about that. I thought that the thief like used disguise or something and then was running around as a gladiator, which probably I should have realized wouldn't really have happened at all, because I think they're supposed to turn into like an NPC kind of person or whatever. But I see the knight over here. I actually don't really know what I'm talking about. Don't pay attention. So I see the knight over here. I flank him off the rooftops. I just didn't want him to escape me. I wanted to go like straight at him. And I see the gladiator. I'm actually only hoping that this guy's a gladiator. But I got the courtesan over here. Mute her. Punch her in the face. So I let her sit down there and contemplate her choices in life. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've done a commentary that I don't even know what I'm talking about. But there's stuff like this going on. So I climb up all the way up here to go get the gladiator, and he jumps straight back down. That's pretty irritating. But I end up getting him for the acrobatic 350 and continue on my merry way. So Corsair over here has the gas mask perk on. And it's really either that or I threw the smoke bomb late. And between me doing something incorrect and her just having the gas mask perk, I'm going to say it's her fault. And so actually I came up to this rooftop. I'm not really sure why. It's not really smart for me to come up to the rooftops, because this is what happens. I can't navigate at all when I'm on a rooftop. I have no idea how to run up there because I'm never up there. So I don't really have practice doing it. And the knight escapes me. I have no idea where this guy went. I saw the courtesan change. I saw her get out of her disguise, so I figured that she might have been a pursuer, so I decided to mute and charge her, but nothing happened. I get the knight over there and come over. And speaking of commentaries, hopefully I can get back to my like one every other day kind of deal. That's, that was working out pretty well. And I have a couple of interesting topics, but first, check this out. Okay, the thief runs straight by me and straight through the smoke bomb, and I still don't get to punch her in the face. Because the gladiator comes up. This is the second time this has happened this game. I have the choice to punch somebody in the face. I'm right there. But then either I die or they die or something happens that is not very beneficial to anybody involved. It's pretty irritating. And get my honorable death here. I actually heard that this doesn't go to your variety, which kind of sucks. I mean, that makes it way worse. Which also makes me wonder if stun goes to your varieties. I think it should. I would assume that it would go to your varieties, but I don't know. And my friends are never on to let me test all this stuff on them. So I punch the courtesan in the face just to make sure, and I get shot again. Of course, he gets 450 points, perched on like a freaking bird. Now, okay, so this is ridiculous. Like a while back when I was still doing Brotherhood, I was talking to one of my coworkers. I don't know if he's really a coworker or a superior, but whatever. I was talking to him, and we were talking about. I was talking about how much I hate rooftops and all that. And you're going to see this. I have no idea where that Centennial came up, but give him in the chest right there. And about rooftops, like I get the whole thing about. In single player, you're on the roof a lot to just like, travel, or sometimes you were required to be on a rooftop to follow somebody, because honestly, they're not likely to look up at the rooftops to find you. I know usually I'm not looking at the rooftops to find somebody. And watch this. So I picked the wrong courtesan, but I still get the kill. And that's why the lock is kind of passive in this game. Is if you lock onto something and your target or pursuer comes up to you, and this includes disguise and all that, if one of those comes up to you, you can still stun or kill them. So I run up here, throw a smoke bomb, get the kill, and then I'll get the stun eventually. And back to rooftops. Hopefully I can actually finish what I was saying before. But like I get the whole thing about rooftops and single player. I just don't feel like that makes multiplayer any good. To me, it ruins it just because it takes out the sneaky level of it. All of a sudden, it's just obvious. And that's not what you're supposed to be in multiplayer. Not in this game. You're not supposed to be obvious. You're supposed to be sneaky, supposed to catch your targets by surprise, punch your pursuers in the faces. And that, to me, that's what this game is about. So hopefully it will eventually just get off the rooftops. Unless if like you're running away or something. That's basically the only time. Or if you're flanking or something. But anyway, so that's the commentary. That's the game. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.